If you ever find yourself at the Leesport Farmers Market, then you are absolutely going to have to hit up this amazing stall for all of your needs, with honey, with things made from beeswax, with incredible soaps, and the best part, I'm about to take you to the actual apiary that produces all these things, and we're going to meet the bees. But make sure you come here Wednesdays, Leesport Farmers Market, Americana Apiary. Hello and welcome to this very special field trip edition to Sam Explains the World. I'm your host, Samantha Bremenkamp, and lo and behold, I have made it to Americana Apiary with Kim and Dave, who have taught me the wonders of honey, bees, and how to end up with pure gold. Without further ado, let's go see how everything works.
So we're going to extract the honey now.
Very cool.
We have some extra frames.
Mm-hmm.
I am very low tech.
Sure,
I am using an old bread knife.
Very cool.
And then I'm going to saw back and forth.
Very cool. And you call this uncapping?
Uncapping, yes. So
cool.
The bees will draw out the wax,
Mm-hmm.
and they'll fill the cells with honey.
Mm-hmm.
And then just like if we were to put a lid on a cup,
Mm-hmm.
they cap their cells.
Wow, look at that. Yum.
Yep. So that's all I'm doing is
Mm-hmm.
taking the very top off.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that looks gorgeous. Oh, wow, look at that
So it
shine.
is. Yep.
Very cool. Oh,
And
okay.
I just flip it around and
Very
do the
cool.
other side the same way. And it's really nice, this frame, because they drew out the comb past the wooden part.
Oh, nice.
Now, every now and then we'll get
Oh,
ones
it's like
where they
in.
don't do it that
Oh,
far.
boy.
And then we have other tools that we can use.
Oh, to extrapolate from within.
Yeah, you just kind of scrape the
Waxy.
caps off,
Mm-hmm.
which is a lot messier because then you have the wax in your extractor and it clogs up the
works.
the filter, the strainer. Okay, now I'll hand it off to Dave.
Awesome.
And we'll just this is a 4-frame extractor.
Oh, wow.
So we'll put 4 different frames in here and then we'll spin it to get the honey out.
Oh, cool.
You can see that they didn't draw everything out here,
Mm.
which is kind of a bummer, but it happens.
So what does that mean? There's like nothing in it then?
Yeah, this
Okay.
just foundation.
Okay.
For most of our hives, we use plastic foundation.
Mm-hmm. Just to get them started with it looking familiar. How cool.
Yeah, because the old school way was they did either wax foundation, well, we wouldn't be extracting that,
Mm-hmm.
but they would wire everything together, or they let the bees draw everything out. But with the plastic foundation, I can scrape everything down when I need to redo things.
Oh, cool. Okay.
It holds up a lot better to the
Mm-hmm.
process, the spinning process.
Oh, wow.
I don't have to worry about what they call blowouts, where the whole thing basically implodes.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah.
So you could see how they didn't
Mm-hmm.
draw this out, so I'll take the fork. And then I get
Oh,
under
wow. Is that a fancy bee fork?
yes, it is. And then I'm just lifting this off.
Wow, that works really well.
It does, it just takes a lot more time.
Right, of course.
But you still get everything out.
Oh, that's great. So if people wanted to start raising their own bees, what size property would they need?
That depends on their township municipalities.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Every place has been different.
Of course.
Our township has been great.
Oh, good.
But there are some places that won't allow
Right.
honeybees at all.
Right.
And even people that have acres and acres of land, they still can't have
Oh,
honeybees.
that's such a bummer.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you want to promote honeybees?
They can be considered nuisance.
Okay.
Just like some places won't allow chickens.
Right,
For the
okay.
same type of thing.
Right.
Because, I mean, they do swarm. You can't control where they go.
Yeah. So, may I ask, how did you guys get into this?
We took a class.
Oh, fun. Did you take it to like the park system?
We actually went out to Pittsburgh and took a class.
Cool.
But there are so many classes that are closer.
Oh, yeah.
But we took it out there because we didn't know any better.
Yeah, of course.
Well, it was part of the Pennsylvania State Bee conference.
Oh,
So.
fun. Oh, that's so cool.
But the Lehigh Valley Beekeepers Association offers classes.
Very cool.
This frame's all crystallized. It must be from the freezer. So Lehigh Valley Beekeepers Association offers a class. They run it February and March
Okay.
on Wednesdays for the 2 months.
Oh, cool.
The most of it is virtual, and
Nice.
then they have in person for the apiary visit,
Very cool.
and then they have a hands-on workshop towards the end also. And then the Berks and Schuylkill Beekeepers Association also has a class. I believe it's a Saturday, and
Okay.
it's like an all-day thing.
Very
So-
cool.
Both
Oh,
of
how
those are great
exciting.
resources.
Oh, yeah.
And then they both have meetings. They both have speakers at their
How
meetings.
fun.
They both have Facebook groups
Very cool.
where you can share information, you can ask questions. And
That's
most
great.
beekeepers are great. They will help you with your questions.
Oh, wonderful.
They share resources. I think everybody that we've always met have been great.
Do a lot of people contact you all the time? I mean, obviously I did the other day. I was like, if only I knew an apiary. Wait a minute.
We do get lots of phone calls,
Oh, yeah.
lots of messages.
I think last year I was on 7 swarm calls.
Wow.
Yeah, we did get a bunch of swarms last year.
Are they always the correct type of bee, or do sometimes you get called out and you're like, so this is a wasp's nest, or this is a hornet, and we're not going to do this, thank you though. That's, yeah. Because people are fun.
Yeah. And we did get a lot of other phone calls that were,
Oh, jeez.
And we will only do a swarm if it's still out in the wild.
Right.
If it actually moved into your house,
Yeah.
we don't do any of that. We don't do an extraction from
Right,
houses.
okay. Just for like liability.
Liability
Smart.
insurance, yeah, whole
Yeah.
different. That's a whole different
Oh, yes.
insurance realm.
Oh, yes. That's very smart.
it's just a whole nother ballgame. But we do know people that do that.
Yeah, wow. Good. Good to know.
Yeah.
Good to know.
It's funny, the wax was so dark, but the
Oh, wow.
honey was not dark at all. It was
Oh,
very
interesting.
light.
That's
How many
cute.
is that?
Let's
Well,
see. One more.
How does that happen?
The wax, so the more it gets used,
Mm-hmm.
the darker it gets, the more
Okay.
they walk on it, the
Okay.
older it is. It's just time makes it darker.
Wow.
And same with honey. You can buy a jar of really light honey,
Mm-hmm.
and over the years, it will get darker.
Interesting.
That's just the way honey ages.
Oh, wow.
It will still be good. It
Yeah.
will still be nothing wrong with it as long as
Right.
it's stored properly. You don't want any moisture to get into it.
So to try to prevent it from crystallizing, is there a way of doing that? Or does it just depend on like whatever honey you brought home?
Well, crystallizing is actually its natural state if it's not in a cow
Oh.
cell.
Okay.
So
Oh,
it's
that's
not
really
a bad thing that
Okay.
it's doing that.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it still tastes good. It's just different.
Yes, and you can re-liquefy it.
Okay.
You just have to watch how you do it.
Yeah.
You don't want to heat it too fast or get it too hot because that will destroy all the beneficial properties in it.
Oh, okay.
You can boil a pot of water, stick your jar in it.
Okay,
Boil
yeah.
a pot of water, take it off the heat,
Mhm.
and then stick your jar in it.
Smart. Okay.
Don't microwave it because
Obviously,
you
yeah.
can't control how hot it gets in the center.
Okay.
It may be nice and not so hot on the outside,
And then like, yeah. Okay.
but it's super hot on the inside.
Yeah.
In the middle of the honey. This is another one they drew out really far.
Oh, wow. They really did.
And all of these cappings will keep,
Mm-hmm.
and then it'll all the honey will drain
Okay.
out of them, and then we'll be able to get more honey from the
Cool.
cappings themselves. And then I should say Dave will melt the cappings, strain them, clean them up, and then that's what we use for our candles,
Oh, so fun.
our lip balms,
Yes.
all of that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I saw all those great things for sale at the Leesport Farmers Market.
We try to use everything, and you can see this honey is darker.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god, it's delicious.
And it's just, the different plants have different nectars.
That's so cool. I have a juvenile question.
Mhm.
There's raw honey.
Yes.
What is the other, like, how do you pasteurize it? Like, what does it mean to not be raw honey?
Exactly what you just said. It's
Okay.
pasteurized.
Okay.
So it's heated or it's ultra filtered.
Mm-hmm.
So we have a strainer,
Okay.
and all of that is doing. So when I extract it, you can see all the chunky wax particles that are
Yeah.
on it.
Yeah.
Sometimes there may be bee bits.
Okay.
Nobody wants those in their jars.
Of course.
So I use a strainer
Okay.
to get those kind of parts out.
Right.
And
Which
that's
definitely
all
makes
that it does. It's not fine enough to get anything else out.
Mhm.
All the pollens, everything else is still in there.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wow.
So we'll spin it the way that they are set right now,
Mm-hmm.
and then once give that a couple hundred, not 100 spins. But then we'll pull the frame out and switch it around and spin out the other side. So the other side
Oh,
will
okay.
come out as well.
Right. Awesome.
Put our lids on.
Very cool. Sorry. Oh, so it's hand cranked. Woo. Wow. They're getting excited.
It gets very loud.
So cool.
Quick look and see how much is. If it's Everything's still up there.
So you can see on the side of the extractor all
And
the
see
honey.
now the
that-
frames
Oh, yes.
compared to this side, it still has honey.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's so cool.
So now we'll turn the frames around.
Very cool. You guys are awesome. This is so cool. Oh, yeah. Ooh. So fun. Woohoo.
That sounds like rain. That's
Yeah.
the honey hitting the outside.
Oh,
That's it
fun.
coming out.
That's a great sound.
Yeah, right?
Wow. That is incredible. And what a workout.
And then what we'll do is we'll take these frames out and set them in the bee yard and let the bees clean out whatever's left.
Uh-huh.
And then those frames are ready to go back into another hive to fill up again.
That is so incredible.
We'll see what's going to come out.
Yes. Very cool. So Dave was just saying normally they do dozens and dozens of those, but for this, we're going to see the honey pour out. It's going to go through a sieve to filter out stuff. Woo! Look at that, gorgeous. Oh my goodness. That is beautiful. And all of that just from 4 is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
And as Kim was saying, they need it to filter through because there's bits that people wouldn't want. And that makes sense.
You can see the wax particles,
Mm-hmm.
which the wax is edible.
Right.
And some people do get what's called chunk honey, which is wax, an actual piece of the comb in the honey.
Oh, wow, yeah. Yeah, people get fancy stuff on like charcuterie boards at restaurants.
Right, exactly.
I've done that. It's amazing.
And this is really dark, so this is our
Yes.
fall. This is what's left over for our fall.
Oh, wow.
Yep, since I knew you were coming, I
Yes,
saved
thank you so
a bunch
much.
of frames.
Thank you.
And these weren't even full frames either.
Oh, wow. It's just so incredible to know that bees will then clean these out.
Mm-hmm.
They know what to do, and then they can be reused, and the bees will get to work. And then we get a different angle on the inside. And it's like most of the honey is already just leaving now, which is amazing. And it's like free CrossFit. You're like...
Right. And they used to do it, and some people still do it, where they just scrape all of the wax and the honey all together, and it's called the crush and strain method.
Okay.
So they scrape everything, put it in like a cheesecloth, and then just let it drip.
Okay.
So then the wax is left in the cheesecloth
interesting.
bag, and
Okay.
then the honey just drips out.
Yeah.
But then you're left with a frame with no wax, and then the bees have to spend all that energy
Right.
re-drawing all that out.
Right.
Whereas this, the cells are ready to go for them. All they have to do is fill them, cap them, and
That's
they're done.
great.
It's a
It
lot
makes
less
more
energy
sense.
for that.
Yeah. With the cheesecloth method, how long would it take even for honey to drip out of that?
Oh, it
Like
unless
forever.
it's a really warm room, it would take quite a while.
Yeah.
I mean, even this,
the
honey is going to take a while to drip through that because the honey isn't warm.
Right.
I mean, today the room's not warm.
Of course,
not as warm as we normally keep it in here.
Although I do appreciate that for
Yes,
this.
that's why we did it. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
We're
You guys are
usually
so
in here
thoughtful.
sweating.
Yeah. Thank you. Okay. And that's all of the caps that were scraped off. And I'll get more of the honey out of it, and then it'll get melted down into awesome products. Oh wow.
Yeah, it was Dave's invention.
You built this?
Yeah.
That's
we
awesome.
did. Everything, beekeepers, everything's DIY.
Oh, I love it.
So it should be, do a 1 pounder. Like the lid. It's not the lid that goes with it, but.
Well, then forget it. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, okay. Electric scale. Very cool.
Beekeepers or honey is generally measured in grams.
Okay.
The label generally reads pound, and then because that's what everybody in the United States is used to. But then we also have grams. It's just a more accurate way,
of course,
to measure. So we do measure everything in grams.
Which makes more sense. It's funny using the metric system.
Yeah. I think the metric system makes a lot more sense.
Yeah.
And then you just undo this and then open it. Okay. So if you would like to do that, you can have the honors.
Thank you.
Yeah. And then yes, when you do that, I do recommend you push this.
No, it's good.
Okay.
I do recommend that when you open this, you're pushing this way and up. Now there isn't a whole lot in there to have to worry about, and I wouldn't do all.
Okay.
Yeah, because then you're
Okay.
yeah. So you were almost on, spot on. So 454 grams is a pound.
Okay.
So being over is good, being under is bad. Yeah.
Good to know. Good to know.
Yeah, because you don't want to cheat your customers. You get in trouble for that.
Right, of course.
But yes, so.
And that went
you're
very
fine.
quickly.
Yes,
I'm glad you
it
guys
does.
did that.
And this is actually, and this isn't even warm honey.
Yeah.
So.
Warm honey would be like. Whoosh,
right.
Okay.
We have heating pads on here.
Oh my god, so cool.
Just to keep the bottoms of the buckets from crystallizing. Yeah. They don't go above 100 degrees. They don't get warm at all.
It's like for the plants. It's like we do that with our plant babies. We put the heating pad underneath that, so that totally makes sense.
And then you can lid it.
Woo!
Oops.
Oh my god. Casualty of the honey jar. Very cool.
So, and then that is a jar of honey.
We did it! This is amazing. Thank you. Very excited. So this is their store here at the Apiary. As you can see, incredible things that we'll go over. But right now we're going to label the honey you just watched me pour. Very exciting things. Here's your label. And of course I love this. Everyone's wearing a really awesome shirt. And now I'm going to be nervously, don't mess it up. Get it centered. Otherwise I'll never be invited back. And there it is. Amazing.
We have one more label to put on.
Ooh. Perfect. Very nice.
Our honey is wildflower honey.
Ooh.
We don't move our bees around, so it's potluck where they go.
Yeah. Yeah.
We can't control where bees go.
Right.
So
right.
here is your wildflower label.
Wildflower Official. Does that go on the back or on top?
We put it on top.
I thought so. Sorry. Thank you. I love that. I wasn't nervous being around the bees, but I was nervous with putting on a label. But there it is. So we know exactly where the honey was sourced. Free range bees, if you will. The honey tastes better. Everybody knows that. Everybody knows that. All right. Well, there we go. Amazing. Thank you so much. And please either stop by here when their hours are open or at the Leesport Farmers Market on Wednesdays to help yourselves to all these incredible things.
So one of our specialty products here at Americana Farm is our Carolina Reaper infused honey. If you like something a little spicy.
Wow.
We have it available in 2 different sizes, and you're welcome to stop by either the farmers market or here and try some. As you saw the cappings from the extractions, we melt that down to make various candles. We also do sell wax in if you're a crafter and you want to use it for crafts, it's available for in block form. And then you saw the sizes that we poured a pound of honey downstairs. We have various sizes, anywhere from 2 pounds to 8 ounces. We do customizable gifts for either weddings, birthdays, anything, retirements, any kind of special event that you want to give a special.
What a wonderful gift to
yeah. And then we have some of our new products. We have a various assortment of whipped honeys. So it's a consistency of it's kind of consistency of butter, like a creamed honey. And we have it in elderberry, lemon, and then plain creamed honey as well.
Oh my gosh, delicious.
And then Kim also introduces a soap every month. This month's soap special is a Hens and Chicks soap top soap. And I believe this one is bergamot. I think is the scent for this month.
I love that. Wow.
And we have won several prizes at some of the fairs in the last couple of years. We had second place at the Kutztown Fair, Berks County Fair. We had first place.
Nice.
And Kutztown Fair, we had first place in 2023.
That is incredible. You guys have so many great products that would be great gifts. And also, just on a treat yourself day, perfect for all of your wants.
Thanks for stopping by.
Thank you so much.
So this is our elderberry creamed honey.
That's delicious. Have you ever had whipped honey, creamed honey? Always smart to try things. You're gonna end up buying everything they have.
That's our lemon.
Oh yeah.
And we don't have any of this available right now, but we're working on some. This is the cinnamon vanilla. That's actually my favorite.
We sold out and I had to make more.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would see that by the pound, just straight up. Thank you.
And if you like spicy food, we can try the Carolina Reaper if you want to try some.
Spicy food is great. It does not like me specifically. If anyone was here, you'd be into it. But
great.
Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody, for catching this incredible multi-part Sam Explains the World with my hosts, Kim and Dave of Americana Apiary. I hope you've learned a lot of things, been inspired at the very least to check out their store and the farmers market where you're able to buy these incredible products together.
And there's your bottle of honey to take with you.
Thank you so much. I'm not going to start crying until I turn off the film, but thank you so much. This is